Good morning, everybody. Patrick Blake, your market analyst from FIDEM Trade. Friday, last day of the week, right before the weekend. So we'll take a look at the news, the market conditions, and we will understand, we'll have a clear picture of what is happening in the market today. Today we're going to start with the Eurozone. We have the German prelim GDP, gross domestic products. In Germany, there are two versions of gross domestic products released about 10 days apart, preliminary and final. The preliminary released is the earliest and thus tends to have the most impact. And it's the broadest measure of economic activity and the primary indicator of economy's health. Now, we will take a look at the euro again. We have also the French non-farm payroll that's coming up as well. Job creation is important leader indicator of consumer spending, which accounts for a majority of overall economic activity. So that's also coming up. It's going to probably have an effect on the euro zone some way, somehow. Not as much as the German gross domestic products, but still, it's in play. Also, we have the US dollar today is big. Lots of events and news releases happening with the US dollar. As we can see, the first one, we have the core retail sales. As we know, the automobile sales account for about 20% of retail sales, but they tend to be very volatile and distort the underlying trend. The core data is therefore, though, to be a better gauge of spending trends. Now, that is followed by the producer price index. It's a leading indicator, of course, of consumer inflation. After that, we do have the retail sales. It's a very good indicator of consumer spending, which accounts for the majority of overall economic activity. Now, the last thing that we have is the USD prelim UOM consumer sentiment. The UOM is for University of Michigan. Financial confidence, it's a leading indicator of consumer spending. Again, so it's like the financial confidence, okay, accounts for a majority of overall economic activity. So as we see that the US dollar is in play today, there is a lot of happening with the US dollar. Again, we're going to take a look at the euro. And that is it for Friday. Hope each and everyone have a great weekend. Trade, make some profit, and have a great weekend. Patrick Blake, I will see you next week. Bye-bye.